As I always say, you can't just deal with positive without the negative. You know, that's a whole existence that must exist within each other. When you're dealing with life, you're gonna have the good with the bad. It's all dependent on how you understand it. Sometimes we consider the bad the most craziest, but it's really not, man. It's just understanding that situation that occurred, that taught you something in life. So it's a positive and a negative to both aspects of that whole situation. And we have to understand that. Like we label heaven and hell and all that. What if heaven and hell is just one big conjoined force? What if God and the devil was just brothers? Or just one being within itself that all exists? Just like chromosomes and, hormones and everything that's dealing with the planet. It's all a conjoined force. And when we don't look at it, it's everything that we see that passed or we consider it passing was always reproduction. So how does death really exist within that process? It doesn't. It just keeps moving on. There's no ending to the universe. There's no ending to the planet. They're gonna say it's round. So give me the ending to a circle. There's no ending to a circle. It's just dimensional. And it keeps going. We all a part of the universe. We are human beings walking the planet that spins so many miles per hour, but we still walk. We create. We make the best for all of us. So humanity is great when it wants to be great and when it wants to be bad. And sometimes it has to be that. It always has to be that way. Because you can't have all positive without negative. Negative and positive is what we are all built of. Yeah, we're all a chromosome. If you want to label it negative or positive, you can label it whatever you want to. We're all a conjoined force, man. We bleed blood. We all go to the bathroom. We all have a shadow. I don't care whatever thing that's within existence that blends off the sun, which is made of gas, liquid, and solid as well. Heat, fire, we all deal with. This what keeps us living. Water. We gotta know who we are. And we look at it as death, like somebody drowned. Nah, he didn't drown. Nah, he just went into another whole different dimension. And we called it death. They might have got back to shell. There's no ending to life, man. It's all depending on how we want to take it. We are our own controllers of our own destiny. And there's no ending to such. It's just all how we continue to go on. We might see death and it appear to be death, but is it really death? You might have seen a baby get stabbed to death, but was that baby really there, or was that baby here to show the world that this is how death really looked? Everything is a teacher, man. The greatest things in the world is a teacher, man. Especially the devil. Said, yo, the devil teach us just as well as God. That's why I consider them both the same conjoined force, just as all of us are in our own existence of life within our own dimensions. So, it's deep. But we all live, we all drink water, we all from whatever, and we all go back to dirt. When we see death, it goes back down to the ground. Ashes to ashes, to dust to dust. The shell always devours and it reproduces back into the planet. So how would we can really label that death? It's like a plant. It's like a tree that fell. It still goes back down into the planet. Reproduces. But we consider all of that death. How will we label it? We label the world crazy, like numbers. Like, who's to say one's supposed to be one, or two's supposed to be two, or three supposed to be three? That's just what we call rhythmatic. We can label it whatever. I can label one uno, label two dos, labeled three threads. You understand? It could be labeled whatever because we can label it that way because we are a part of that conjoined force and make us God ourselves, just like our Creator. Or even if we want to consider a Creator, that's what we have the option to do as humanity. Love y'all. God of Age. Lester Mel. Harlem Nights.